Welcome back, guys. I'm Valen.
And I'm Theo. And as you can see here, we're in a slightly different location than usually. We're out traveling, seeing a bit of the world, but we will return to our usual filming location in about 2 weeks. But in more important news, ATEEZ has finally released a Killing Voice performance, which we are of course mega excited about.
Yes.
Now ATEEZ is obviously perfect for this format, considering their energy, their talent at both live performances, and of course also because of their really cool discography. Now I think ATEEZ has probably released this Killing Voice performance specifically to also advertise and create some more publicity regarding their new album / EP that we actually just reacted to over on Patreon. So if you want to see our reaction and review to that, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. Nonetheless, let's do it. Let's see what ATEEZ has got.
We are so excited, man.
Also, everyone, before we begin, make sure to like the video if you enjoy our content and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of us. Lastly, we already got a lot of ATEEZ content over on Patreon, including a lot of albums and EPs. We've begun doing the Wanties variety show.
Yeah.
Really fun. It's also cool to see a bit more of their, normal personalities. We've done interviews, some concert performances.
Dance practices.
That's right, studio tunes, all sorts of stuff like that. And we got new ATEEZ content coming out over on Patreon every single week. So if you want to check that out and also support the channel, we wouldn't be able to do this without all of our amazing patrons. Then make sure to head on over to Patreon. Nonetheless, let's do it. ATEEZ's Killing Voice. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Let's go.
It's got bouncy on it. Can't wait to hear him go, I got time, but it's not
Not
for you.
bro.
What's up? 네, 딩고 왔어? 네. 자, 인사부터 드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋.
에이비소 팀 안녕하세요, 에이티즈입니다.
네, 저희 에이티즈가 드디어 킬링 보이스에 나오게 되었는데요.
They're back.
They got an interesting wardrobe going on here.
I
a
like
lot
it.
less flamboyant than what we're actually used to from
True.
ATEEZ, but it's cool. It's
I
cool.
like it. It matches them.
네, 저희 에이티즈가 드디어 킬링 보이스에 나오게 되었는데요.
Crazy also seeing Hong Jung with like normal-ish hair.
I know. He never just looks like black,
No.
normal hair.
분들도 듣고 좋으시면
Or more brown.
넣어주시고 또
Sure, it's still kind of colored.
Yeah.
아쉽게 즐겨주시면 감사하겠습니다.
Just not as crazily so.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Now this song we actually haven't heard.
No.
Let's go.
This is early ATEEZ right here.
바다를 향해 dream 나 던져버려 drink 이 순간을 즐기 I know you're feeling me 파도 안에 swing 더 정신없이 quick 넌 찾을 준비됐어 저 태양 아래 빛
저기 바다를 넘어 Just going on 지는 태양을 향해 갈 때에 멈추고 싶은 순간이 와도 머리 한번 쓸어 넘기고 외쳐
하쿠나 마타타야
Okay.
I've heard that one part
right?
before. I think maybe in their guide, like the guide we watched,
Exactly.
they added this song.
하쿠나 마타타
Hakuna Matata.
더더더 밀려와도 거친 파도를 넘어 네가 있는 곳에 난또
It's weird to see San with a normal shirt.
내 손을 잡아 우리 둘이면 돼
Cute.
계속 좋아 우린 그 위선을 거니까 We're just going on 지금 이 순간이 우리의 파도라면 두려워 말고 더 긴 건 마주하기에 우리 태양 아래
This really is like the early ATEEZ sound.
Definite.
This is like before they really went into their sort of hyper rap pop
Rap
phase.
pop,
This was like, like more.
More EDM in a way. More
More-
EDM-ish. With like their like Pirate King, I think
Sure.
is their debut. That's more EDM. Like the whole chorus is almost like harsh.
Sure, you got a point there, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have the real traits of what we're used to from
Yeah,
ATEEZ nowadays. I mean, it still
exactly.
has, for example, Jongho's great vocals and whatnot, but it still was in a different place, and they've definitely evolved
from
past this
there.
point, which is cool.
Definitely.
보다 더 뜨거우니까 걱정하지 마 저기 파도를 넘어
Seonhwa looks so cool with that hair. I love the long hair he has.
성화야 준비됐어?
Look at him.
What you gonna say?
Oh man.
The one and only.
Don't you
Come
wanna
on, Batman. As time was not for you, bro. Say.
What you gonna do? Hey, let's go! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 하면 리듬에 맞춰 큰 드러난 머리 시끄럽지 우리 모든 gonna let them time for the party 배고파 우린 전기에 비켜봐 cause we need summer 결사던 모든 걸 풀어내.
This was actually one of the first ATEEZ songs we ever heard.
Ever heard? I think it was the second.
And it got us hooked. This one was, I think this is the
We're
one that
like-
really got us hooked. We were like,
Yes.
what is this? Especially with this music video.
It was so good.
Mega cool.
Yeah, maybe. cool.
멈칫을 셀순 없어. Bring back microphone volume 올려. Sit back and relax everybody. 느껴봐라 이게 우리.
Just notice the amount of snare rolls in this production as well. This whole song, like I think 80% of the producer's time was just like
It's just
spent
like doing
thinking, how can I make different snare rolls? Just
True.
listen, like every 4 bars, there's like a snare roll hyping up the next bar. It's really crazy.
It's true.
The snare rolls, by the way, for the people that don't know, are essentially the things that go in the back. Those are the snare rolls.
That's true. This song is a lot.
Sit back and relax everybody.
Listen, right there it was.
이게 우리 소리야. Come on everybody. Dingo. Slow it down, make it bouncy. 지금부터 fly. 좀 다른 spicy. 청양고추 vibe. If you wanna know how
I can show you right now.
오래 만들지 bouncy. 우리부터 fly.
What about the...
Make it bouncy.
What will we do? What are they gonna do when the parrot voice comes?
This.
That's true, they're just gonna chant.
Show you right now.
You could hear it in the back. You could hear the.
Oh yeah, they still got like the
Yeah,
really
hear it,
squeaky
hear it.
pitched up version.
Wanna know how I can show you.
That's true.
There.
It's there.
하늘 위로 fly fly.
여덟 소년의 첫 항해가 시작된
This is also really early. This is the first EP they ever did.
It's Parakeet, yes, the
Damn.
debut.
Will you join us?
Beat me up, beat me up.
True.
우린 요동치는 춤춰 every day. Ready set, get ready set. 점점 발을 굴려 아주 뜨겁게. 해가 떨어져도
Yeah,
go.
better than funny get it. I feel like somebody who get it. 우주에 닿을 때까지 발을 들고 stare. I should finish your face 좀 다출라지 got a pass. Yeah, 끝없이 향해 let it go to till the end.
이제 낯을 올려라 어두운 맘을 걷어라 어디든지 we can go.
This song, on the other hand, still has a lot of traits from what we're used to from ATEEZ nowadays.
True.
I feel like the other one, like that was also from the
The
early
Wave-
part,
Wave
but they
was
also
more
do just like doing songs at times that are different,
True.
that just don't have like the normal ATEEZ traits. That makes sense as well. You know, you don't want to be too much of a one-trick pony, and also
Exactly.
have a bit of more diversity, especially on your B-sides. That makes perfect sense.
Exactly.
But this one still has some of that like epicness we're used to
Oh
from
yeah,
ATEEZ.
this one is epic.
Especially here with Jungho's Little Bridge.
우린 모두 모두 돼 우릴 따라오면 돼 손을 높게 들어 너와 나 타는 불빛 아래 찬란한 그곳으로 Set 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 Let's go 노래 저 나가자 세게 부른 앞으로 바람마다 blow it up
The decision to like make a subtitle for this part is hilarious, especially o e o.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it kind of sounds like it.
That's what they're saying.
Sure.
노래 저 나가자
Running up 정상을 향해 turn it up.
왜 생각만으로 자꾸 멈춰 함께 발을 맞춰 그곳으로 yeah yeah
We need to honestly react to their first ever EP.
Yes, that's
We
what
do.
I wanted to say that.
못한 곳으로
All to zero.
최저 이제 떠나자 저 곳으로 우릴 부르는 저 treasure 어서 떠나자 찾아 떠나자
You're right about like the kind of EDM influences we're also hearing here with this sort of gated pad. I think it is in the back playing as sort of like the underlying layer here. That's also really like EDM pop. There was
Yeah.
in a lot of those kind of like remixes of songs and whatnot that
That's
were
true.
big as well at
Okay,
the time.
okay.
Like there were these like playlists of just like remixes and covers of a lot of other pop songs, but just like more EDM made.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
on YouTube, they were huge
Yeah,
back
they were
then.
huge.
I feel like the production of that, this song specifically, sounds a lot like those sort of remixes you could hear on YouTube.
Oh, every day, every night. Oh, we'll be savage, yeah, yeah. 우리는 savage, yeah, yeah. 지도와 세계. Oh, we'll be savage. 누구도 막지 못해 날 만난다면 no way. 저기 저 반짝이는 별을 줘. 손을 뻗어 잡아봐. 속에서 보던 너를 찾아. 계속 우리 비추는 starlight. 지금 이 순간 난 너 하나만 원해. Yeah.
점점 시간이 돼더 이상은 못 믿으면 못 믿어 I don't give a damn
우리 둘이라면 대충 준비됐지. Let's get it when you step bam. 저만 부스러워. Yeah, yeah. 우리 부르는 저 treasure.
Oh man.
떠나자. Oh, every day, every night.
We'll be savage, yeah, yeah. 우리는 savage, yeah, yeah. 지도와 세계
Oh,
We'll be savage
누구도 막지 못해 날 막는다면 no way.
자, 보물을 찾았으니 다 같이 건배해 볼까요? 앤서입니다.
And so,
This is a bit of a fan favorite right here.
which one?
Answer.
It's good. It's a good song.
For sure.
I like it.
모두 자들 머리
It's important to stay hydrated.
어디에서든 보일 수 있게.
Especially your know.
손을 위로 세워 잘 두어 마주보면 세워 끝이 뭐 시작의 물은 뱉어내 기억해 밖에부터 함께 쓰면
Burn burn 타올라야지 더 계속해 부르지 편 매일이 피날레 쇼. 내일이 마치 end of the world 열기 죽이지만 oxygen fire 너와 나면 푸른빛 띄우니까. 불타는 태양과 덮치던 파도는 우리에겐 별게 아닌 걸. 들어와봐 we don't care. 두려운 것도 anymore. 누구도 손댈 수 없어.
Here comes the snare roll.
Yeah.
건배하자 like a
Thunder.
네 모든 걸 채워 넘쳐흐르듯이 모든 산을 머리 위로 세상 어디에서든 보일 수 있게. 1, 2, 3, let's burn.
I like John Ho's style.
우리 지금
I just again want to give a big shout out to the actual mixing engineers behind Killing
I was
Voice.
listening
They
to
do a
that.
great job at mixing it afterwards. Now, some people think that this is a live performance per
Yeah.
se. My understanding is there can actually be more takes, not like the first take,
No.
which is like this Japanese show where they also bring in
with
artists.
Taeyeon,
Right.
a fan commented on our YouTube,
Yeah.
on like our reaction that I think it was Taeyeon, but I don't know what
Sure.
it was, but it was a Killing Voice,
Sure.
and that they had to take like a second take
Of
because
course.
I don't know, she just wanted to do it.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
but some people think that this is completely live.
no.
Like
This is a
completely-
studio performance, essentially.
Exactly.
It's
and they
just.
mix it and everything.
Of course, this has got everything you're used to from a studio performance. This is like a studio,
A
just with a bunch of
studio.
guys in it. There's a
Exactly.
person who's been sitting here for hours on end, mixing the different vocals,
Exactly.
adding all the effects. I mean, this has got, of course, both reverbs, delays, probably like 3 different types of compression, both digital and
Exactly.
analog, auto-tune, everything you can
This has
imagine.
everything.
Saturation. This is just like the studio performances. It's just essentially where you see them literally recording it at the same time, and it's like, yeah, probably usually one take. Anyhow, let's keep on going.
Let's burn. 불러 불러 우리 지금 불러. 타올라 불꽃처럼.
It's a good song, man.
불러 불러 우리 지금 불러. 어디에서든 보일 수 있게. 타올라 불꽃처럼.
I love what they're singing with the water bottle.
모두 여기로 높은 곳으로 함께라면 no down down down. 손을 들어라 소리 질러라 터질 듯한 시작을 위해. 저기 저 달빛을 보를 때 세상
하늘 덮칠 듯 때문에 우리 손을 잡고 날아가
Yes sir 승부의 응답
Say my name, say my name, say my name.
Say my name say my name say my name
나를 불러줘 나를 불러줘 내 손을 잡아봐 내 눈을 바라봐
내 이름은 A2Z 내 이름은 A2Z
나를 불러줘 나를 불러줘 내 손을 잡아봐 내 눈을 바라봐 알고 있잖아 지금 넌 네가 느끼고 있는 이 떨림을 내 옆으로 와 내 자리로 와 우린 뜨겁기 위해서 어떤 것도 필요 없어 타올라라 번져
높이 타올라라 번져
Burning out
Fireball
지금 우리 마치 불놀이야
Actually, one thing regarding this whole performance that I've been noticing regarding the auto-tune, which is a topic in and of itself that can get a lot of people heated because they're like, no, my idol knows how to sing. He doesn't need
Yeah.
auto-tune. Dude, most pop singers out there like are great singers, but they still use auto-tune because that's just part of the pop sound, quite simply.
Exactly.
One thing I've noticed regarding the auto-tune in this Killing Voice is actually, I think they turned it back. Because a lot of people have been talking about, Killing Voice having a very like kind of a tuned sound to it.
I was going to ask you if this had like less autotune than
It
normal.
does.
It does. Right?
The
It doesn't sound
retune
as
speed
robotic.
and the humanization functions on this whole performance
Yeah.
has been lessened.
I've
for
been
sure.
noticing, but I'm not an expert, so I didn't want to say anything. I
What
want to
they
ask
just
you.
did was they just turned back the retune speed and they turned up the humanization feature. Because like that's literally it. Because it still has like that classic, pop tune sound to it where everything is like perfectly in pitch, but at the same time it doesn't have as noticeable of an auto tune, which is what like people think that auto tune is like T-Pain. Like
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
sound of auto-tune and that's
Yeah,
it.
like-
But actually like every single pop song you hear, I swear
Everyone.
like every single pop song you hear has some sort of tuning on it nowadays. And if it doesn't have auto-tune, it's got Melodyne or an equivalent on there, or sometimes even Waves Tune. There's a lot of different tuning plugins out there.
And autotune has become so good.
Yeah.
It's going to be traceable probably later on.
Very likely.
More
It-
traceable with time.
I think that in 10 years, the only way that you're going to be able to tell that someone is using auto-tune is just by the fact that they're like completely insanely in pitch. But there are also just people that can do that naturally. Now, 95% of singers, even professional singers, cannot be like in perfect, complete pitch,
All the
right?
time.
But nonetheless, there are some people out there who are. Anyhow, let's keep on going.
Wait. Before you start, John Ho's, I love John Ho's like
Yeah.
dad style.
True, he's got a very
the one
dad
that
style.
looks more like the dad. he always is kind of like
He's a bit
that.
more serious also,
Yeah.
usually. Yeah.
I like it.
말리지 마 에이.
세상 마지막인 듯 Hop it away
여긴 지금 부셔버릴 것 같은
나나 think about it
This is a fire song.
Yeah.
Very classic ATEEZ.
The studio tune was amazing.
불놀이야 에이.
Ooh. Song was good too.
내 몸의 전율이 널
하고 있는 것 같아
I know you get deja vu
미쳐가 너와 눈이 마주친 순간 멈출 수가 없지 난 끝이 없는 갈증을 느껴
know you get deja vu Oh deja vu 미쳐가 I want you so bad oh
어느 곳 어떤 시간 어떤 운명이 날
너에게 끌어당기는 건지
네 숨이 내게 닿는다 내 숨도 내게 닿을까
내 숨이 멎는다 해도 다음 꿈에서라도 find you in my heart
미쳐가 너와 눈이 마주친 순간 멈출 수가 없지 난 끝이 없는 갈증을 느껴 Now you get deja vu
Man, John Ho never disappoints.
Of this generation of like idol/artists, I'd say Jungho is undoubtedly one of the strongest singers. He is super talented.
It's crazy.
It's got a crazy voice.
착각인지 병인지 혼란스럽지 내 맘이 널 원하는 거 본능인 거야 Get this up
I got time, but it's up for you.
Oh, the song is so good.
I got it back 판을 뒤집어 this game one chance 바로 지금 mad day Take it like that 제꼭 강렬한 yes game no next 나를 따라 쉽게 지겨지겨워 지겨지겨도 저기 봐 new world 지겨지겨워 지겨지겨도 이제 지쳐 사라지는 emotion 정은 빛을 잃어가 웃음은 통제가 되어 감각만 남은 채 너 참을 수 없어 no more lies 시간이 돼서 shoot the blazing light ATEEZ make a move
I actually feel like one thing that really does just set ATEEZ apart as a group is just actually Jungho's vocals.
True.
You know, like even like let's say Stray Kids, The Boys, what have you, they can have similar songs to this, but nonetheless they don't have a singer that goes as crazy as Jungho. Of course, there's other things that set these groups apart, but I'd say like Jungho is just like one thing that really just
like set ATEEZ apart in a way.
Yeah, for sure, and also adds to their sort of dramatic style.
Yeah, that's true. Anyhow, let's keep on going.
춤을 춰 break that wall 우리 필로 여기저기 울려 퍼져 guerrilla This is our show 그냥 keep it low 모두 다 눈 뜰 때까지 춤을 춰 break that wall 우리 필로 여기저기 울려 퍼져 guerrilla This is hi-fi
I kept hearing on Booty Killer the first time. I don't know why. Or no, not the first time, because the first time ever I heard it here. But I don't know, when I've been like hearing it just like by myself, just kind of vibing, then I'm just like, I hear Booty Killers, and it's like, 1, 2, 3, Booty Killers. 1, 2, 3, we are gorillas.
That's not too PG-13, okay?
I like that one. 1, 2, 3, Booty Killers. 1, 2, 3, we are gorillas. I like that version personally. I think it's pretty good. Anyhow, everyone, let's keep on going.
네, 다음 곡은 에이티즈의 귀여운 뽀짝한 매력을 느낄 수 있는 이터널 선샤인입니다. 그럼 지금 시작합니다.
Never heard the song.
내 기억 남길 수 있다면 넌 어떤 순간을 기억하고 싶어
Me neither. Never heard it.
하나의 기억 남긴다면 지금 이 순간일 거야
아름다운 풍경에 바래만 원한 즉석에서 내게 더 익숙하게 위기라서 꿈꾸는 그곳 내 앞에 와 있을 거야 I come in to you, look at my heart Baby 내 색깔은 보랏빛 밤 잔잔한 파도에 노래 담아 찾아온 8월의
스쳐가는 시간 속 너와 내가 만들어갈 끝나지 않을 축제 어둠마저 잠든 밤 영원의 태양을 띄워 Alright, turn it on, let's make it louder Can't stop the feeling 찬란하게 반짝임을 느낀 순간 Don't stop believing 영원보다 멀리 기억하고 싶어 We shine like eternal sunshine Oh so bright We shine like eternal sunshine We shine like eternal sunshine
Ooh.
Actually, an odd thing regarding this Killing Voice is that until now there haven't been any songs on here from the Golden Hour EP.
I think from what I've seen, if they're like doing something new, they'll do it at the end. They always do it at the end.
Okay, so until now it's sort of like songs that the fans are familiar with.
Yeah, exactly.
And then at the end it's like, hey guys, we got some
At
new
the
content.
end,
Go check it out.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's what
okay.
I noticed until now.
All of my life 찾아 헤매던
Because I expected like Work to be like one of the first songs
No,
on
they
here.
always do it at the end.
Okay.
꿈속의 dreamer.
True, when EXO did their killing voice, Cream Soda wasn't one of the first ones either.
So if I did in my dream
Red Velvet too.
that we will find someday 흐릿한 잔상을 쫓아가며 앨범만의 시그를 가는 sketchmap 어두움에 냅둬 I'm fine 좀 멀다고 해도 I still climb 존재 자체가 없는 세계라면 I make it close to our line Tell me that you're no more yeah. 꿈을 꿔서 우리 기다린다고 멈추지 않아 절대 Oh every day every night here we go 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 every day every night here we go 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 every day every night let us go 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 꿈이란 모두가 비웃어도 멈출 순 없어 난 내게 진실을 끌고
Did he just hit Jungho? Look.
No, he didn't hit him.
Oh,
It
okay.
was the angle.
True, it was the angle.
Yeah.
We can touch utopia. We can reach the utopia.
Every day every night we keep going on
자 그러면 좀 더 부들부들하게 야들야들하게 야간 비행
아직 난 어린 걸지 몰라 까만 밤 하늘을 맴돌아 저그 밤이 만들어 놓은 난 기르는 노래를 들어 떨어지네 waterfall 끝이 없는 free fall
거친 바람에 거친 맘에
Mingy looks like how he looked in the. He looks like in Coachella.
True,
Mingy, right?
true. There's no one who's shirtless here, so it's not a true Coachella version.
That's true. That's true.
Sand still keeps his shirt on, crazingly it up.
I know, right?
He honestly should just take it off.
I agree.
That would like elevate this killing voice even
More
more.
views, you'll get more views.
Oh, view-wise, totally.
True. 넘어져 부딪혀 포기할까 생각했지만 너 알아 너 저 생각 집어쳐 부딪히고 치는 삶에서 도망가도 빨리
wow, 알긴 뭘 알아 내 고통은 딱 나만 알지 누가 알아 아픔 따윈 넘살이라고 불러 Mayday 마주본 세상이 난 괴로워
너무 yeah 이 모든 게 두렵기만 해 별 수 없이 잡을 수 없기에 나를 보며 자신을
저 바람
나타내
끝에 우린 어떨지 그 누구도 모를걸 조마심과 뒤틀린 떨림 So I gotta let it go So I gotta let it go Maybe we're living younger That's why we fever Maybe we're living younger That's why we fever So I gotta let it go
네 좋습니다. 다음 앨범은 저의 신곡 수록곡인데요. 곧 나올 미니 10집으로 컴백하니까요. 재밌게 들어주세요. 오케이, 샤라투 케이크 패밀리. 에이틴 사랑해요.
They're cringing. Oh, empty box. Now they're doing
True,
golden
true.
hour.
I've been searching for an empty box That's what I need 내 방 서랍 속에 남긴 너의 기억이 비 내리는 날처럼만 들어
This was the softest song by far in
Yeah,
Golden Hour.
definitely.
I'll never miss you I'll never miss you And I'll never miss you I'll never miss you I gotta move on 가득한 저 쌓인 먼지도 털지 못해 난 멈춰버린 내 방에 가둬둔 기억 이젠 보내려고 해 창문을 열어 I gotta move on It's time to move on
If you actually are listening to this in earphones, you'll notice something funny about the harmony backing vocal that is of course like from the actual studio version. You hear like how it's on the sides, but it's not in the middle. Like it's like around you. It sounds like it's just one single backing vocal, but it's on the sides. They added something which is probably like a doubler, and then they removed like the middle signal, but then they have two doubles of the same signal, on the sides.
Okay.
So it adds this like crazy sort of like dreamy
I like it.
effect.
I like when they do that.
Like the person is literally like inside your head talking to you.
I like it.
It's pretty cool. It also makes more space for the main vocalist.
Yeah, you explained that to me
Yeah.
like a week ago.
Sure, I was literally showing you inside of
Exactly.
Studio One everything.
Yeah.
It was fun.
들려보낼게 알아 널 잡고 있던 당길 수 없는 시리였단 걸 말야 If you are feeling the same way we should better than no one time together Leave everything behind Hope you come across something more than better Feeling the same way we should better than our time together Leave everything behind Hope you come across something more than better
이 미친놈.
아니 아직까지도 안 일어난 상황이 있다고요?
I wish
Legendary
there were
song.
subtitles.
형이 얘기하는데
Get out
빠르게
Get up.
딩거
Go get that drum.
나게 go in the show.
They actually left like a little mistake there.
또 미친 놈.
I think he was laughing.
True, I don't know what they were laughing about, but
I wish there's subtitles.
true.
내버려둬 I don't mind
고상 나오면 눈 감아.
Time is ticking 넌 빨라 이제 불렀더라 격하게 털어 Yeah 너 오빠야 마음대로 불러줘 We go wow I need to kick the drum
My ego in the show.
달나라까지 go 야 이거
This was one of our other first ever
I think it's the
ATEEZ songs.
first ever
The
song
first
we
ever?
reacted to. Yes.
My God.
Because they had a comeback like around that time, like November, October.
This is one of my favorite eras of ATEEZ. This whole
It's
album
fun.
was just crazy.
This is fun.
Crazy.
This song is fun.
I think all other ATEEZ can agree with us when we say that this is like one of the most legendary ATEEZ songs, with Bouncy also.
Definitely.
And they have also stuck to even including like...
And Wonderland. They need to sing Wonderland.
Oh, that one's amazing too.
They need to sing.
The reel is crazy.
The reel.
I want to see the reel on here. I don't think we have time though. There's only a couple of songs left.
No, they need to sing Wonderland.
But I think Crazy Form and Bouncy are like some of the most legendary
True.
ATEEZ songs.
Yeah,
Also in
Bouncy.
terms of views, I think.
True. And it's just crazy, man. They're just insane. I
Crazy
love
Form is crazy.
them. Literally.
아야야야 춤만 춰. 나게 go in the show. 부르마 make them run. 자기에게 미친.
네 다음은
Taki taki dance on the sun. Ha!
적기라고 돈 많이 버세요
Are they gonna sing Work finally?
파이팅 Let's go Gotta work
They're gonna do it.
I know a lot of ATEEZ actually were a bit annoyed with how American this song was, but I like it.
Yeah,
I thought it's cool.
Yeah,
It was actually kind of
something
brave
different. Yeah.
making this like the comeback
Gotta
single.
work.
Gotta make
That money make purse.
Gotta work up so I make it work. Gotta get that credit, get purse. Gotta work.
눈 뜨면 착착 준비되는 골든 플레이 이제 막 도착 LA도 귀여워
차에 맞게 고른 시계 classic type. 내가 움직이면 뒤따르지 Guardians. 어디 가도 기어 나와 breaking news. 하루 종일 내 노래가 나와 radio.
그냥 둥 춤을 추는 flamingo 허나 내 시간은 금이라서 adios 깐속뿐이 랩스틱
관심 없지 난 침묵도 보는 no 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 no.
Gotta work.
Gotta make that money make purse Gotta focus so I make it purr
Give a real rush when they see me earn. Gotta work.
Hey, gotta make that money make purse Gotta focus so I make it purr Gotta get that goody get purr Gotta
Gotta work.
서둘러 지금 바빠 난 좀 빠져줘 우린 지금 하늘자 위로 You can find me where I still
That sounded exactly like the studio version.
Like the studio version.
But that's Jungho, man.
That's Jungho?
He's a machine.
Crazy.
Hey! Oh yeah.
Work still, like, the last part here that we're listening to right now does still sort of harken back to what we're used to from ATEEZ.
Yeah, this
For
part.
sure.
Gotta make that money in purse.
네, 지금까지 에이티즈였습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋.
No!
안녕.
What about Wonderland?
What up?
Don't worry, they'll come back in like 5
Ming is
years. Maybe
so
they'll do
funny.
Wonderland.
Ming is crazy, man.
아니 우리 에이티즈인데 빠뜨린 곡이
They're gonna do it?
왜?
They're doing the same as what 17 was doing
That's
too.
true.
They're trolling us again.
빨리 하자. 음악 주세요.
The real. Oh my
Oh
god,
shit,
they
they
did the
did
real.
it. What about Wonderland?
ATEEZ present
The song is crazy though.
이게 바로 무슨기라?
아따고만 해라 너희들은 뭐 알고 와나 부질없다 건들 겉을 엿먹은 보다니 빈술 아래 골로 요란하다 그래 꼭 삼았지 처음에 정도 지표해 인사는 90도
Yes sir, yes sir.
내가 더 내려 발걸음은 나똥 디리롱 똥 디리롱 똥
우린 뜨겁게 살아 어느 누구보다도 험블한 카이네 신념을 지켜 누구든지 거위 모셔 저새 날개 높이춘
Give it up, give it up, give it up now.
이런 게 바로 무신기라
Come on class
자 새겨들었다 우리 봐 ATEEZ power
이런 게 바로 딩고 킬링 보이스입니다.
No, now they're going.
감사합니다. 감사합니다.
Nah, Wonderland. They didn't do it. Bye.
It'd be pretty funny if like after the credits and everything, they just run back and then do Wonderland specifically for her.
Ooh, well, this was so good though.
This
Even
was a-
without Wonderland.
A strong killing voice, no doubt about that.
Yes.
Definitely.
A
What was your
strong one.
favorite performance on here out of all of them?
I will say Work. I really like Work. How they perform it here.
They had a lot of energy
True.
during work. You see like Hong Jong really like vibing.
True. Because they just came back
I
with
think
that song.
that's the thing too. It's kind of fresh for them as well. You get me?
Exactly.
They haven't actually been performing them yet. Like this might have actually been recorded before they released Golden Hour.
Yeah,
So they're
exactly.
probably like more hype about it because
Exactly.
it's something completely fresh for them. While the other ones, I mean, we're talking about K-pop idols here. They're used to like performing their songs all the time live in all sorts of different venues.
So something more new.
Exactly.
Exactly. I would say Wave. Bouncy was funny even though it's very, very little. They
I
didn't
like
sing
Bouncy
that
Girl.
much.
It's a legendary song.
Answer.
Yeah.
I really like how they perform Answer.
I liked it too. Yeah, they did a really good job with
It's
Answer.
a good song. Say My Name, Firework, I'm the One.
Hmm.
I think all of it, man. Deja Vu. I really love the outro of Deja Vu, the
Yeah?
rapping outro of Deja Vu. I
Let me
really
just
like
hear it again. I don't remember it. It's actually true. That's cool. I don't even think I realized
Yeah,
that. That
we
is
talked
really cool.
about it. I think we watched Deja Vu live.
Yeah.
And we talk about it.
Oh yeah, sure.
That we really like that outro.
I just didn't remember that.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
legit the outro. I
That
thought
was
that
the
was
out-
just when they ended the snippet here in Killing Voice.
No.
But
That's
it's
the outro
true.
of the
I
whole
remember
song.
that now.
And
Yeah.
that was very unique.
I agree.
And I really like the Hong Jong's energy ending it. So I really like how they did Deja Vu in this.
Agreed.
For sure. Guerrilla and Crazy Form too. Those were so good too.
The reel was fun. I like the reel.
The Real's a good song.
It's
man.
one of my favorite ATEEZ songs just because of its like energy and also how they performed it during Coachella. I like fell in love with it when they were doing like this funny sort of dance.
True, it was our first time ever hearing The Real on the Coachella
And I was like, man,
performance.
I need to listen to this song
Exactly.
again. That was so cool.
It's so
Also,
good.
our reaction to Coachella is over on Patreon if you want to check it out.
Exactly.
Nonetheless, mega cool performance.
So cool.
They did a really good job in terms of their presentation. A lot of it sounded like, you know, also a big shout out again to the mixing engineers over at Killing Voice to making it sound so well blended in
Yeah.
with the album. They're really good at that. It barely at all sounds like, you know, it's from anywhere else.
Exactly.
Like it's really hard to really notice.
No, true. It was very good mixing.
But I'm sure they also have access to the stems. What I presume is going on here is that they have access to the actual stem tracks of the songs, like the individual original audio tracks of the songs. And then this gets sent in to the mixing engineers for Killing Voice. And then they mix these audio recordings into that original performance.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that as well because you can hear their their harmonization.
Yeah, of course.
From the actual song in here.
Yeah, they have all of the studio
so they
vocals
do have that. It's true.
actually like in there.
In there.
And then they just bring this in as the new main vocal.
It's very professional, man. The
Oh, for
K-pop
sure.
world is so professional.
Yeah, definitely.
So professional.
That's also why usually these studios, they save all the stems, they save the original
yeah,
tracks.
they do.
Because then first of all, you can do remixes with them. You can do remasters, but you can also send them in to things like this, and then other engineers can mix the new tracks into it and whatnot. It's cool. It's cool
so
stuff.
good. Such a good performance, guys. We were like so excited. That we saw a comment yesterday that ATEEZ is gonna release Killing Voice tomorrow, and we were like, what?
True, we're not really paying attention to like what is coming from Killing Voice, like
No, we didn't
new
know.
and stuff. It was just thanks to the
Thanks
comments over on Patreon for actually letting us know. Thank you guys so much, cause yeah, like we were gonna record today and we might have missed it otherwise if we hadn't
missed it.
Yeah, because we don't go in and like check what's new on Killing Voice like every single day on Dingo.
Exactly.
No.
Man, so good. ATEEZ, such a good comeback and such a good EP, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do next. And
Golden Hour was really solid.
I love what they're doing now.
Definitely.
Golden Hour was so good.
It'll be interesting to see if they continue in that slightly more Americanized direction, as we also talked about on the reaction and review. And if they do that, I perfectly understand that. I mean, they have such an international fan base.
Especially from America.
They have a huge American fan base. Usually, whenever we do anything ATEEZ related, the plurality of people are from the United States.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. They have a huge fandom there.
Definitely. Anyhow, super well done performance by
good.
ATEEZ here on Killing Voice. We love their energy. Their outfits were a little bit more toned down than what we're used to
I like
from,
their outfits.
Crazies, but it is what it is.
Crazy, literally. I like their outfits.
We gotta do more funny moments of ATEEZ. I love those.
Yeah,
those are really fun. We need to do more of those.
Please recommend which video to watch next for sure.
Nonetheless, everyone, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to like the video if you enjoy our content. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of us. And lastly, make sure to head on over to Patreon and check out all of our ATEEZ content. Again, we've got so much stuff over there. Just head on over to Patreon and click on our collection, and you can already see everything we've got for ATEEZ. And there's new stuff coming up every single week. Anyhow, everyone, see you in the next one.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Bye, guys. Take care.